It's nice when you're not there for more than like a few minutes. Hey guys, John Bergsman here with Captain John Goebel from Customized Charters up here in the Drummond Island area. Today on Destination Outdoors, John's going to show you an awesome pattern for midsummer walleyes, rod in hand. Stay tuned here from Drummond Island.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle Products, Flo-Fast, world's leading portable fluid transfer system, Drotto, catch and release boat system.
One of the things we want to show you today is that there is awesome fishing here in the lower St. Mary's in and around Drummond, and we're going to be coming back to this community frequently throughout the years because this is one of the most beautiful, I mean scenic places to fish in all of America, not just in Michigan, in all of America. And John is a master at catching these fish, whether it's early season and lake season perch, early season bass fishing right up through the month of June, and basically from May 15 all the way to the snowflies, John can put you on walleyes. So stay tuned, you'll learn a little bit about walleye fishing. We're in where the river's really wide, so we're not dealing with a lot of current here, but we are dealing with structure fishing, so it's going to be a fun day. I don't think he's very big, but he's a fish, and he hopped it. He's a keeper. Nice fish. That's a nice fish, exactly. Well, that's kind of cool. What I'll explain to you guys I was doing is, yesterday, that's a beautiful, beautiful Drummond Island eye. That's just exactly the type of fish you're looking for.
Color.
Awesome, beautiful gold color, healthy as can be. We'll throw this in the live well for you, and I'll show you the difference of what I was doing here versus what John was. We go number 2 in the box. We'll show you this little, we're just using a 3.5 inch bait here, right here. But the real key to what I was doing, let me show you. I'll flip it out and let Brett show you. Earlier, John had been working it more of a reel, almost a bounce reel, bounce reel. That last cast I was out, I actually did a lift, drop. The second it hit bottom, lift again, drop. So you're reeling on the down, lifting on the up. And I mean, I didn't hop that twice, and bam, it was a good aggressive hit. So when you're out on the water, some of the times, especially with 2 or 3 experienced fishermen, try not to fish the same way. I mean, John and I had fished the same exact cadence. I mimicked him. I watched him a couple times, and I've been reeling his way, but I haven't been getting bites, so I went back to something different. Just change the cadence up completely, and sometimes when you do that you can figure something out, and it's not always the case. We'll see if we get another bite doing it, but one of the tips I'd say whenever you're fishing, especially at the start of the day or when you start at a new spot and you're with multiple people in the boat, try something different. Don't all fish the same way. You know, whether one of you, like John and I, have different colors on, now I'm fishing a different cadence than him. You know, if somebody starts to consistently catch more fish than the other one, then everybody can mimic that. Oh, it's nice. Nice when you hook them. That's a better one, John. Oh yeah. John's keeping my wife happy right now. I'll tell you what, they're all beautiful eating fish, John. Talk about the health of the fishery here. It seems like it seems like there's just so many keepers, John.
Yeah, they're all like right now this time of the year they're all 18 to 24 inch fish usually.
Exactly.
You go to some spots you get a little older age class.
Sure.
But right now we're seeing to find these great eaters.
Oh yeah, and when you get those older ones, guys, keep this in mind. When you get those older ones, as John hooks that, you want to let those fish go, right, John? We want to keep the eaters for eating.
Absolutely.
And let the bigger fish go. Those 5 pound plus fish really are what make the St. Mary's system year in and year out.
Yep.
A great fishery.
Yep. These guys here are definitely the fish you want to keep for
Oh yeah,
the
for a
table.
meal. Yep, for sure. And they're fun.
They are. There's nothing better than feeling them strike.
There's nothing better than fish that bite with rod in hand.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Angler Quest, built with purpose. Traxstech, the ultimate fishing system. Strike King, tie one on. Garmin.
Look at that. So that's a crazy thing now, John. He hit that lure.
Came
You
back.
missed him, and he came back. I'll hold it right to you, guide service. Look at that. That's so awesome. I mean, he came right back to the lure. And that shows that's an attitude change in the fish, right, John? They're becoming more aggressive.
Definitely more aggressive. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, we're on top of this structure, and before we were kind of more up casting to it. Now we're literally right on top, catching those fish right here.
10 feet off the boat.
Yeah, exactly. I can get one more. And we fish. You taking fish home too, John, or you got enough?
Yeah, I got enough, John.
Yeah, as long as I get 5 for my wife. Right there. Good job, John.
We'll grab the net there.
Yeah. Well, it didn't take long to get number 5. Oops, I'm hung up. Sorry. Well.
Sometimes changing it up.
Yeah, we just changed up. John will explain that to you. We just basically took the plastics off because we felt like there were fish around, right, John?
Yep. Yeah, they get tired of looking at the same thing over and over in times. You just gotta change it up. And I took a piece of night crawler, just the head of a night crawler, put it on my jig, and it almost it was the second cast.
Second cast, and I had to pull back on mine too. But yeah, well, we wanted 5 for the live well. It looks like that will give us 5 for the live well. So what we're doing here is just running some number 9 flicker minnows in some natural colors right out here in the shallow water here in one of these bays just outside of Drummond, and we're going to try for some evening. We went and casted this afternoon, got 5 really nice keeper fish. Now we're going to go ahead and switch gears and try to show you a little trolling. So we're going to troll a couple of structural humps that are right out here in these bays. Gravel bars, they're rock and gravel bars, and then after we troll this one a few times, and we'll pull up and we'll go troll another one that's really good later in the evening. But if you get to some of them too quick, you may not catch them, so you just got to be careful on the timing of stuff. This one's one where we feel like we can catch some fish during the daytime hours, and that the other one's going to be more of a right at dark.
He might have. I don't know.
No, he's right there. I was burn reeling in to try to go to the next spot, and we got another keeper walleye right there. Now when we try to leave, I got you. We get the fish. I'll hoist him.
Hoist him?
Yeah, he's keeper, but we're gonna hoist him. Isn't that crazy? Here, I'll let you deal with that. I'll get the other rod, John. Burn reeling it in, just trying to go to the next spot. And now, they're being uncooperative. And here's our Drummond Island catch and release. He literally stopped it, John.
Wow.
So that means that he was up at the surface.
Yep, that's the marks we've been seeing all
Yeah.
all afternoon there.
All day. we've been marking those fish up at the top, and I literally was going trying to get it in quick, and we're short lining as it is, boom. I mean, it stopped the board, popped it. So I knew it hit right there. But now it's made us incredibly late.
Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Polarcraft, the toughest built aluminum boats, bar none. Dreamweaver, home of the revolutionary Spin Doctor. Lose, feel the difference. WavePro, best ride on the water.
And in the sunlight here on Drummond Island, you couldn't ask. We're gonna go fish one more spot here for a half an hour. But if this is our last fish, it'll be okay, because he ripped that board back. What an awesome, awesome day out here. I mean, freighters flying by us all day long. Amazing weather. Hey guys, as we said before, we're here on beautiful Drummond Island, Michigan. Right there in the background, the beautiful lower St. Mary's River as it comes through the Detour Pass and opens up and surrounds Drummond Island. This is truly one of the most beautiful places in North America. I've had the privilege of coming here and fishing in the greater Drummond Island area, and I can tell you this area doesn't disappoint. Whether I was perch fishing in the early season or late season, lights out. Perch pounders and minnows, it's just a simple presentation. Shallower water, never more than 12 or 14 feet to find these perch. And if you're looking for the perch, it's early in the year, that late April to May bite, or it's late in the year, that second half of September, all the way up into the middle of October. Really, really confined bite, but some awesome fishing. Now, if you're looking for smallmouth bass, that's almost a year-round thing here at Drummond Island. But let me tell you, if you want a lights-out, go-to time to come in mid to late May all the way through the month of June. Now, why does it last so long here in Drummond Island? Well, one reason is the St. Mary's River. The St. Mary's River flows directly through the Sioux Locks out of Superior and down into Huron. Well, the water coming out of Superior is ice cold, and that causes the St. Mary's in the Drummond Island area to warm up very gradually, which extends that smallmouth spawn and keeps those fish in shallower water. Plus, the nature of the geography of the Drummond Island area is very rocky, which means those smallmouths stay around the Drummond Island area, feeding on crayfish and gobies and the other species that inhabit those rocks. Smallmouth fishing here in Drummond Island, world class, no doubt about it. And when you want walleye, starting in the middle of May at Walleye Opener, all the way through until the snow flies. We've shot shows here with snow on our deck with Captain Dane Stanaway from up in Sault Ste. Marie, down in the Detour Passage area. And that's because those walleye stay locked in here too. Plenty of food for them here. And when John Goebbels takes his people out in the greater Drummond Island area here in the summertime, we're working gravel bars, we're casting, we're trolling, we're spinning, we're doing any number of things. There is no shortage of opportunities and options to catch tons of fish here in the greater Drummond Island area. And when you talk about things to do off the water, well, Drummond Island's world class. From hiking trails, biking trails, to the best, most unique ATV and snowmobile trails anywhere in the country, Drummond Island's got it all. A community committed to serving their guests as they come across on the Drummond Island Ferry and taking care of you and making sure you have a scenic, beautiful, enjoyable time here in one of the most beautiful islands anywhere, Drummond Island, Michigan. Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Beautiful sunset going down here on Drummond Island. We got Captain John Goebbels from Customize, who's always game to take us out fishing and take your crew out as well. We've got some awesome fishing going on here. Spring, summer, fall, winter, basically year-round.
It's a year-round, yes,
It's
sir.
a year-round fishery. Hey, thanks for joining us on this week's Destination Outdoors. We'll see you again next week.
Closed captioning is brought to you by WavePro, best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.